Welcome to Girlies vs. TBR. I'm Mari.
I'm Alyssa.
And today we have our February book chats. House of Rayne by Harley Laroux.
Yay.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quote on the back says, "Once the island has you, it won't let you go."
Oh. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. And then we also have Under the Dust Jackets as well.
Wow.
The Black Ridge Manor, bed and breakfast basically. And then the quote on the back says, "I could feel it in my bones. The long, bloody winter was here. The wrath of the angel of Black Ridge was coming."
Creepy.
Yes.
Creepy.
I know. It was funky.
Is this your first Harley Laroux book?
Yes, it is. Is this your first?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never read them before.
Yes.
Ever.
Me either.
But the cover caught me.
Yeah.
And the spine.
You know what?
Caught me.
I like them on social media. Because I do follow them on social media. And I like the things that they post sometimes. And so I have been buying all of their books.
You also said, you were like, Mari, you need to pick that up.
Yeah.
It's my
It's
vibe.
gothic, spooky, scary, romance, obviously, and sapphic.
So I waited. I waited till the very last second to start reading this.
Yeah.
Like literally last night. Less than 12 hours to go before we filmed.
Yeah.
But I did it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud.
Yeah, good job.
I was just like, I need to finish this before Alyssa gets here.
Yeah.
So,
I finished it this morning as well. I actually started the physical copy, at jury duty.
that was like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. And then I couldn't read anymore. And then I was like, okay, I need to switch to listening if I'm going to be able to finish this in time. So I switched to the audiobook. The narrators are so good.
Oh, wait, hold on.
They're so good.
Ali Shea and Jacqueline Kelso. Y'all are great.
So good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Have they done anything else that we've listened to?
Ali did Hollow. Karina Hale. I listened to that. That one was good.
Yeah.
Pawns of Hercules. I don't recognize any other one.
Some other fantasy ones, though. Okay.
And then Jacqueline. Enigma! Rudix, yep.
Yeah. Oh, The Wicked. I have that on my TBR. Oh, and then The Dare by Harley Laroux. Which is, The Dare is the novella that starts off Losers, Part 1 and Part 2.
Hooked.
Oh, Losers. She does Losers, too. So she must do, Losers Part 2.
Wow. Oh, a Game of Thrones.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Right, they both did
quite a bit of things, yeah. Some
gothic romance.
Like, yeah. And they're all gothic. Yeah. They do. They like other gothic romance scenarios.
I love that.
Yeah.
How are we feeling overall with this vibe? With this?
I loved it.
I also loved it.
I'm kind of thinking this might start me off to reading
more
their other books. Yeah. Because I do have Her Soul to Take. And then I also do have Losers Part 1.
What is Her Soul to Take about? Because I think
it's
seen
a demon.
it a lot. Demon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I was like
it's
paranormal,
demon,
right?
dark romance, yeah. Losers, I think, is like reverse harem dark romance.
I might like that one.
Yeah.
I should look more into that.
I think maybe it's a little bit of a bully one.
Okay. I think
maybe.
I remember you talking to me about it. Yeah, you've been collecting them.
Yeah.
Over time.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, just let me catch them all.
Oh, and I have the special editions of Her Soul to Take that are coming out. Then book 2. I don't know what book 2 is called. Her Soul for Revenge, and then book 3 is The Soul of a Witch.
The way you remember these titles is nuts.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like...
It's my special power, I think.
So I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
So I have 1 and 2 of those, like, collector special editions. Haven't even read it yet.
You will, eventually.
But I just feel like, I just was like, yeah, I feel like I'm going to like these.
House of Rayne.
Yeah.
Wow. Was this a journey?
Yes.
Since I've never read them before, I wasn't sure, like, the writing style, what really to expect.
Yeah.
Okay, I ate this up fast.
I knew you would.
I ate this up fast.
Yeah.
Although I waited to the very last second to read it.
Yeah.
Okay, the mystery.
Yeah.
Crazy. The spice.
Goddamn.
Wow. Wow. Okay. And the atmosphere.
Yeah. So spooky.
Top tier.
Yeah.
And then what the f*** were those things? I just wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't like.
It was kind of terrifying.
Kind of?
Yeah.
With those creatures.
Yeah.
Right? The creatures.
Yeah.
What were you picturing? Because I had like an idea and I was like,
Okay, so for me, honestly, I wasn't really picturing anything like specific for the Angel of Black Ridge. For the like thing in the red cloak, I was just picturing like a creepy like skull decomposing body in a red cloak kind of thing, like ghost. But for the Angel of Black Ridge, yeah, no, just like a pale, like gross. It said it has like 6 limbs. Yeah, and so kind of just like an alien parasite monster.
I literally had so many things in my head, like a mix of things. I was like, okay, it's giving the long, gnarly limbs, right?
Yeah.
It's giving Slender Man. And then I was like, okay, but it's also giving Siren Head.
I was thinking just like
really
some
like,
weird like alien parasite crossover.
Like very like dehydrated, long-limbed creature.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
The mimic thing was giving
SWs.
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah. I knew immediately that that's what you would also be thinking of.
I was like, wait a minute.
It's also creepy as hell.
I hate those things.
I know.
I've talked about them before.
I know.
I hate those things. I was like, this is giving SWs, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I was creeped out.
Yeah. Should we put the word on the screen?
I'll put the word on the screen. I'm not going to say it.
Saying it.
I don't like to say it.
I wouldn't mind saying it, but this is her house, not mine.
We're not going to say it.
So we're not going to say it in her house. If you don't know what we're talking about,
yeah,
it's like Native American folklore, but you know, like the bad one, the ones that are warnings.
Yeah, you know, like a lot of people have talked about that they've been around like the Appalachian mountains and stuff. Yeah.
Where
and
you
they
don't
like
go out
to
at
mimic
night.
people.
Yeah. If you hear somebody calling you outside, it's not that person.
Which was giving this because they were like, there's curfews. Yeah. And stuff. So I was like, was that the inspiration for this?
I feel like partly, yeah.
Because I was like, it's giving that.
Because it's even creepier because it'll mimic the people that it's killed, too. Or just, like, people that it's heard. And I feel like it tries to figure out who it should mimic to, like, lure you out the most. So sometimes it'll flip through voices.
And the way that it knows.
Yeah, like, how does it knows what voice to use for you. To get you out. Or to come to it.
Last night I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
why did I wait till like late at night?
It's so creepy. It's so creepy.
She gave no warning.
I told you.
She said, it's creepy.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you gave me.
I wasn't gonna warn you.
She'll leave me here to die on my own. I see. I
can't give you a warning for this. You just have to go along for the ride. Yeah.
Anyways, I was scared.
So we have Salem, who's one of our FMCs, and then Rayne, who's the other FMC. Rayne owns Balfour Manor on Black Ridge Island. Okay, and Salem is going to visit, and it's like kind of a bed and breakfast. She's staying there for 2 weeks. She meets Rayne off the island first. Okay, so Rayne is off the island for one night for some fun. Yeah,
as in like hookups.
She knows like everyone on the island. She doesn't want to hook up with anybody on the island. And so she meets Salem.
They had a spicy moment.
I read that in jury duty.
You did?
It's like the first thing. It's the first thing that happened.
That kills me.
And I like got to it and I was like, I thought I'd have some time.
You're probably gonna be like,
I thought I had some time.
Jury duty, like.
But I did not. There's a lot of smut in it, okay?
A lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the amount.
Uh-huh.
So when we first got it this early on, I was like, okay, is this telling of the rest of the book? And it is. Because the amount of times they get it on, I was like, oh, yes. Yes. Love each other.
Yeah. I tapped this page in jury duty.
Page 9.
Page 9. I tabbed a sinner in supplication, a priestess in worship, her tongue inscribing litanies on my flesh.
Yeah, that's good.
Very poetic language as well, like during the spicy scenes. So I liked that. When Salem does go to Black Ridge Island and goes to Balfour Manor, and then she figures out it's Rayne, the woman who she had a one-night stand with, on page 21, it says, the nameless woman who drawn out my soul with her tongue and swallowed it whole.
That's the line that hooked me in my head. I was like, oh, wow. There's a lot of good one-liners in this book. Every single time there was a sentence that I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And not necessarily only spicy moments. There were like times where it's like either like a religious critique.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, because there's a lot of that too.
Yes. And I did not expect that.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh. Because I have religious trauma.
Yeah.
So every single time Harley threw shots at a religion, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I really did want to talk about this.
Yeah.
The fact that the creature is called an angel.
Yeah.
And it was doing harm.
Yes. And then, like, all the religious people on the island were like, yep, that's the angel, and whatever it does is exactly God's will.
That in itself, I was loving that.
And it's also
crazy.
It's also creepy and ugly, which is the way angels are originally portrayed in the Bible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen, like, actual, like, art
on
what angels are supposed to look like, and it's just like a blob.
Yeah.
With, like, rings and, like, just thousands of eyeballs.
Yeah, so I feel like that it kind of matched the vibes.
There was this one line, I didn't tab it, unfortunately, on the whole religious trauma thing. On page 318, Rayne and Salem, they were, like, out, right? And they were like, well, we need to go somewhere because it's about to be curfew and we don't want to be out in the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't
do that.
Yeah. They were like, oh, let's not do that. So they go inside this, they went into the church, right? And in the morning, Ruth.
Before curfew is over.
Yeah. Ruth comes in like hella early. It's like, what are you even doing out?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't fear evil because, God is watching over me. So nothing's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
And she does get her comeuppance after.
Yeah.
But she does say, while the rest of us pray for forgiveness, for mercy, you bring your little into the house of God, she said, her voice deathly quiet, and we wonder why these deaths keep happening. There could be no mercy for those who spit in the face of the Lord. Come on, Rue, Rayne said softly. Don't do this. Do not call me that, Ruth practically screamed, startling me. Get out, go home. You're not welcome here. And it's like, she's just pushing her out when there's this literal creature outside of the doors.
Yeah.
You're kicking people who are in need of help out of the church just because they're sinning, quote unquote sinning.
Yeah.
Mind you, Ruth was Rayne's like bestie.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That shit hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, the creepiest thing, too, was, like, after that happens, and then they do go out, and the monster, the angel, does get Ruth. And then it's mimicking her as it's hunting her down. And it just says, God protects, God protects, God protects, like, as it's going after her. That was so creepy.
Harley does a phenomenal job with the whole religious trauma and, like... just how fake it could be.
Yeah.
And cultish.
Yeah. Yeah. You know? So I was going to say, like, her, Rayne's father was the priest, pastor, whatever, of the church on Black Ridge Island. I think before they lived there, like, he met her mom, had a night of sin, basically. And then she got pregnant. He's going to have to marry her. And then they moved to Black Ridge Island. And he just, like, descends further and further into this book that he found that has a whole bunch of occult things and rituals and whatnot. And, yeah, I feel like it's, like, showing their, like, deeper dive into religion. And if you go far enough, that's where you're going to end up.
It's kind of, like, going into, like a psychosis type of thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, the more extreme you go, it kind of does... take over your whole like life and your whole mindset. It's actually nuts.
Yeah, which is also what happened with him as well. Rayne's mom was murdered also when she was a child, and they never caught the killer. When we were going further in the book, I was kind of thinking that her mom was murdered by somebody else, and that the angel was a manifestation of her dad's grief.
Oh, I was not thinking that at all.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I was like, in her dad's grief and them not finding the killer of his wife, that it was then taking revenge on the residents of Black Ridge. And so that's where I was thinking, and this is before we knew more information about her dad, and that her dad, like, wasn't a great person, you know? And then obviously my theory changed. But yeah, at first, because... when they're at the Halloween festival and they're, like, talking to all those kids that are, like, telling spooky stories around the campfire, they say that, like, Salem asks, like, oh, can you talk about the angel? Yeah. And so they talk about, like, Rayne's mom's murder, and then they say, you know, it was said that you could hear her husband's, like, wailing across the whole island. And so I was like, oh, yeah, like, he was obviously very upset. And then they never even found the person that did it. And so I was thinking, yeah, the monster was a manifestation of his grief and, like, him wanting revenge for the person that killed his wife.
Which is interesting because I didn't think that way.
But then we found out her dad is, like, a piece of shit. So that's not... Like,
horrible.
He would actually have to care. And,
for
like,
it to, like,
also
actually...
not murder his own wife for that to actually happen.
Yeah.
So if you were not thinking that, like, kind of what were you thinking then?
My brain was all over the place. I had inklings that the lady in red was Rayne's mom. Okay. I was like, oh, the energy. I don't know. But then when we got to the coffin scene where Rayne and Salem dug their mother's grave, I was like, okay, so empty coffin. Yes. Just a book in the coffin. So I was like, okay, if her mom's body is not there, could that mean that she was turned into the angel? We have no body. The body is nowhere to be seen. If she's angel, she can't be the lady in red. So then at that point, I was like, okay, mom is the creature. But then, you know, things escalated.
Yeah. And then I was thinking, when that coffin scene happened, I was thinking, like, the lady in red kept being like, my bones, my bones, my bones.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, okay, like, are her bones separated from, like, her soul? And so her bones were the monster, or, like, made into the monster. And then, like, her soul is the lady in red. And you have to put them together to lay them to rest.
Which would have been crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been crazy. Yeah. At that point, I was like, then who is the lady in red?
Yeah.
Because I was like, if the mom is the creature in some way, who's the lady in red?
Yeah.
But then it quickly was like, okay, then I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Because things started connecting. And then I went back to, okay, her mom is the lady in red.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then I was like, who's the creature? Is the creature anything? Is it someone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How is the coffin even empty?
Okay. So that reminds me. There was a line that stood out to me while I was reading it.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't tab the book. But I was like, oh, I need to remember this to then ask Alyssa.
Okay.
And discuss this because I was confused.
Okay.
They said that there was no autopsy on the mom at all. Like, the dad was like, no autopsy. Okay. Closed casket funeral. Nobody thought that was strange. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was confused. And so I wanted your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Like, because I thought when people die, it's mandated for an autopsy.
First of all, it's only if they died in, like, a weird circumstance.
Okay.
As well. So if you can tell somebody died of natural causes, then, like, they wouldn't do an autopsy at all.
Not even when they bring them to the hospital?
No.
That's weird to me.
Yeah. So, like,
That's
if
weird.
you find like an old person dead in their in their chair.
Yeah.
And, like, there's, like, a spilled drink over, and they're like, and you're like, oh, like, they
it's like a
died.
natural thing.
They just died. Yeah.
Okay.
Then, like, they wouldn't do an autopsy. They would just like declare time of death probably.
For some reason in my head, I always thought it was like it has to be done.
Yeah.
With every death.
But I mean, that wasn't natural causes, right? Her throat was slit. So I think it's just that, like, it's also mentioned in the book as well that they have, like, the one doctor.
Yes.
And that the one doctor is also, like, the mortician, whatever the name is. So it's like the doctor / mortician. And it's such a small town, like, everyone knows the doctor, right? And I'm assuming it's the same lady that we meet in the book as the doctor.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's the same person? I thought it was a different doctor.
It might be a different doctor, but I still would think that the doctor and the person that does the autopsies would be the same on the island.
Because I feel like that doctor that was in the book, helping Rayne and Salem, I thought she had good vibes.
Yeah.
But I don't think she would be that heinous to, like, be like, oh, yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily that. I just think that, one, like, so they don't even have, like, they'd have to send any lab testing off island. So they would have to, one, send all the lab tests and collect everything and send it off island. Two, her body was in water, so there's probably not that much to collect.
Yeah.
Anyway, 3, like, you mainly also do an autopsy to determine cause of death, and, like, you can see how she died. Her throat was slit.
Yeah.
And she was pushed off the cliff into the water or whatever it was. In reality, actually, a lot of small towns, like, don't even know how to correctly do an autopsy. They don't have labs. They have to send it to a big city. So, like, and, like, in our state, there's probably, like, probably Hartford and New Haven are probably the only cities that actually have labs.
That's crazy to me.
That's possible. I'm not sure, but it's possible. So they would have to send any, like, they'd have to have time to actually do the autopsy, collect the evidence correctly, which also a lot of small town police officers don't know how to do that either. I know that from watching true crime stuff. And they don't, like, they wouldn't even do an autopsy half the time in reality.
This is wild to me.
Yeah. They don't know how to collect evidence in order for it to be preserved, correctly to be used in a court of law. The only thing they would be really looking for is, like, what, toxicology? Because, again, you can see the cause of death. people, if your throat was cut, it's not gonna be self-inflicted for the most part. It's gonna be murder. You don't accidentally do that to somebody. Yeah. So, like, you already know the manner of death. You already know the cause of death. Mm-hmm. What else more do you need? The person, they probably wouldn't even be able to collect evidence correctly.
I mean, like you said, it was a small town, so that and people did drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah. So,
but also, like, the doctor, like, usually in small towns and probably whatever time this was happening in, even if it was like the 80s, okay, usually, like, the doctor and, like, the priest would be, like, the most important people, right? So if the priest is like, listen, we just need to lay my wife to rest. Like, obviously she's been murdered. We don't know who did it. This is very emotional. This island can't handle that. Like, we just need to lay her to rest. And then the doctor is probably like, I mean, yeah, her throat was cut open. That's how she died. Obviously somebody did it. Yeah. And you're going to have to use actual detective work instead of, like, evidence at that point, like scientific evidence, in order to figure out who did it. And they never did. He was the important figure. He was like the most important figure.
Yeah, whatever he says goes. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And so I think, like, I don't think it's that strange that they didn't do an autopsy. Because I don't really think they would have found anything.
We do find out later that her bones are, like, in this lighthouse with all these, like, carved symbols.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
And then they find it because they're going through the book that they find in the coffin. And then she's, like, looking for answers, right? And so she takes the book to her uncle.
Okay, this man. This man. Okay.
Yeah.
Literally, I honestly, again, Rayne is upset. Okay, she's mad. But I think that she should have, like, spazzed out a little bit more. Okay? Because this man, her uncle, was like, oh, you have the book. She's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your father's book that he literally spiraled.
Yeah.
Did a whole crash out.
Yeah.
Reading this damn book.
And he's like, well, I knew, like, of the book, but I didn't know he would, like, do the things in it. It's like, his wife was literally murdered. Okay, your brother was obsessed with 2 occult, ritualistic books. 2. He spiraled into both, okay? And you don't think to be like, hey, yeah, so I know his wife was found murdered, and, like, maybe we should look into the guy.
There was no, like, brain cells. There was no brain cells connecting the dots at all. There was, like, closed casket. Oh, whatever. No autopsy. Oh, whatever. My brother is falling over a fucking cliff deep into this extreme cult-like thing. Oh, no, never mind. He's not doing anything.
He probably didn't want to, like, think that because it's his brother, but he already knew. He was like, I didn't think he would actually try to do the things, but he knew there were disturbing things in the book.
There was no connections.
Yeah.
No connections made. Yeah. No thought of concern. Not even alarm bells. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Like, he couldn't be like, Andy. Here's the bells.
Yeah. Comes out with it.
Like, he couldn't,
that part was so funny. Salem was literally like, oh, what are these, like, little bells around the perimeter of the property? And it goes like, tinkle. Goes and, like, messes with them.
Comes out of this damn house. Pull out a whole ass fucking rifle.
Armed and ready, and she's like, whoa. What happened? Because they're still trying to, like, keep it a secret, right? Because Rayne thinks Salem is going to be off the island before any of this happened. But then it starts happening early. And then also, she doesn't get off the island on time.
No. You know why? Marcus!
Yeah. Dude, that scene, like, I can picture it in my head. She's, like, in the dark, okay? And, like, on her bike, trying to go to the ferry. And then she just hears him yelling for help. And, like, she's concerned because she already had that first incident where she found him in the woods. And he was, like, he was not okay.
No.
At all.
No.
And that was also fucking creepy. And then so she hears him and she's like, I have to, like, I can't not check on him.
Yeah.
But she also kind of knows that, like, it's not his voice at the same time. But she's like, but I have to check. Because she's not really fully aware of what's happening
yet. Would you do that? Would you go?
No. I would go, like, I would get to the fair and be like, hey, you need to send somebody.
Okay.
I don't know that forest like that.
I mean, I just think that voice would have been a little bit distorted, you know?
Yeah.
There would have been something off.
Or I've been like, I'm gonna get you help. Be right back.
I can't go in there.
BRB.
I'm sorry.
I have no idea. Like, it's pitch black. And so she goes in. Okay, and I can literally see it because this is so cinematic. Okay. Make it into a limited TV series, okay?
That would be so good.
Okay, because I can see it.
I'd be scared.
Like the found footage horror movies, I can see her, like, riding her bike, right? And she has, like, a little camcorder. She, like, hears him, you hear it screaming. She puts the camcorder down, okay? And the beam of light is, like, on the... And it's crouched. Marty? Whatever.
Marty. His name's Marty now.
Is, like, crouched, and she's like... Oh, Marcus. She goes to reach for him, and then, like, the creature just stands up in the beam of light from the camcorder. It's like, put it on TV.
Wow, this acting is great.
Let me direct it.
No, you should be Marcus. Marty. You should be Marty.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just, like, the creature just, like, comes at her. Oh, my God. That was so creepy.
No. Like, every little thing with these damn creatures.
There's no eyes.
No eyes.
God, I don't like that.
I hate that.
Yeah.
No eyes to the soul. They don't have a soul.
No.
Mm-mm. It's just...
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. You know what else?
I'm scary.
Like... Rayne has gone through too much.
Constantly.
Literally, like... Her mom was murdered, okay, when she was a child. Her dad then was like, peace out. I'm going to always be in my office. It's over here. Mm-hmm. And, like, leave you alone. And then the angel, she has to deal with that, okay?
The lady in red.
The lady in red all the time, okay? And then, but then it's like, they have to go dig up her mom's grave, okay? And then they have to look at the photos of her mom's body, and then read the book where they're like, you have to clean all the flesh off the bones, okay? And then they find her mom's cloak, and then they find the tape from her mom. Like,
that
girl
tape
has gone
was so
through
sad.
too much. Yes, it was so sad. She's gone through too much, okay?
And then, at last, finds her mom. Her bones.
Yes. She finds her in the nest of the angel. That was creepy as fuck. That was giving Alien.
The bones, I just imagine, like, a whole bunch of, like, carvings on the bones.
Yeah. And then they have to destroy them.
That scene had me stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Stressed out because that thing took Salem, okay? And Raina's like, you can't take someone else I love.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rayne goes, finds her, and dude, oh my God.
The squelching?
Oh,
God. Of course it was in a lighthouse.
And then Rayne had to set that bitch on fire. And was like, Salem, go!
And pushed her off of the lighthouse.
I was like, what the fuck?
I know. That was crazy.
And it was like, gotta make sure this is all burning down.
Yeah.
Pew!
I can't. Yeah. I can't.
That moment when Salem was alone and was like, where the fuck is Rayne?
Yeah. And she said every time she came up for breath, all she was doing was screaming Rayne's name. The audiobook narrator did such a good job during this part. Okay.
Good.
So good. It was crazy.
Gosh.
Yeah. And then...
My heart was in my throat.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I feel sick. I'm gonna just... I can't.
And then she sees the, like, faint glow of red in the water. And
chills.
It's yeah. After it's like Rayne is, I think she sees the woman in red and like she points down that way. Salem finds Rayne, and then she looks into the water, and then like the glow is.
It was like a little glow that disappears.
Yeah,
and I'm like, her mom.
I know.
Protected Rayne.
Yeah, But also that part where her mom, like, because I do feel like her mom, it was almost not really, like, possessed. She's a ghost. She's working with what she got, okay? And, like, all she had was creepy rhymes and whispers and, like, making the room cold.
Yeah.
Okay, and freaking everybody out. But then the part where she, like, broke through and was like, you have to stop me before I hurt her. Oh, my God. Harley, can you give Rayne a break?
Rayne had to go through the trenches.
She's already in the trenches.
Well, Rayne had to crawl right out of it with Salem.
Literally.
Salem pulled her out.
Yeah. There is a quote, actually, that I really like about Rayne and Salem's relationship. And it is on page 311. So they go to dig up her mother's grave, and then they have to go in the church because now it's past curfew, right? And Rayne has already been hurt, and she had to, like, get the stitches and everything. And so they're like, oh, we don't even have anything. And then Salem, like, pulls out of her bag, like, clean bandages and, like, all this stuff, right? And she's, like, fully prepared. And so this is, like, this part, and then she's, like, giving her a clean bandage and stuff. And she said, and also she brought her favorite whiskey, the brand that she liked. She said, God, the way she looked at me made me want to die for her. But more frightening than that, when she leaned closer to unwrap my dirty bandage, I wanted to live for her too. Which I was like, it's so good. It's like the turning point, right? Because Rayne is like just resigned to always being stuck on this island and never being able to live. And they're just kind of in survival mode because they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And now that she has someone to live for, like, she doesn't want to just survive with Salem, she wants to live for Salem. And now I feel like it also kind of coincides with her being able to actually, you know, destroy the angel and allow them to actually get off of the island. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, and you know, they are able to leave the island after, because we get a really cute epilogue.
I loved it so much.
The title, An Important Question, 3 years later. And what also breaks my heart a little bit is that, you know, they adopted the two girls. I feel bad for Andy.
I know.
I was like, no.
I know. He died protecting his daughter. Oh.
Finalizing the adoptions for them.
Yeah.
And one of them calls Salem mom. I was like, stop.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it starts off like, you can't really tell where they are for a minute.
Yeah.
And then you realize that they're off the island and they are in Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
And Salem is back to her mountain biking and they're all like going camping. So they're gonna like create better memories in the forest than they had before. And Loki is there. There was a moment too where I was like, I swear to God, if this dog dies. But I was like, it's okay. I trust in Harley that they will not kill the dog. Because then I was like, there should be a trigger warning if the dog does die.
So Salem is biking up to their spot, their hiking spot. Guess what? It's all set up.
It's all set up and pretty.
And cute and lanterns everywhere.
The little girls are very giggly and they give her a bouquet of flowers.
And then they zip themselves up in the tent. Yeah. I love that.
But then they were like,
yeah.
That killed me. And then they started playing music like on cue from inside the tent.
And so Rayne and Salem are dancing. And then we get the moments. We get the moments. And I'm going to read it. Page 401, it says, laying my hand against her cheek, I smiled as I kissed her again and said, what's got you so romantic tonight? She laughed softly. I was inspired by this gorgeous woman with a smile like sunshine and a laugh I'll never get enough of hearing. A woman who believed in me and who's been by my side no matter how damn hard it was. She stopped swaying and ran her fingers through my short hair. I'm not perfect, I know. I have a long way to go. I have a lot of wounds I still need to heal. But I want you there with me, Salem. She was fumbling for something in her pocket. When she got on one knee, I began to sputter in disbelief, and she was laughing when she flipped open a little blue box and held my hand. Salem, will you give me the honor of being my wife? I was nodding before she even got the whole sentence out. Will you be my forever? Yes, yes, Rayne, of course, yes. She slipped the ring onto my finger, the diamonds glistening in the lantern light. She kissed me and I pulled her up, arms around her, crying and laughing all at once. It was only a few seconds before the girls weren't able to hold in their excitement anymore, and excited squeals came from the tent.
Yeah.
They ran out to us, jumping up and down as they both breathlessly told the same story of keeping the biggest secret ever. Loki barked and circled us, matching the excitement. It is so freaking cute.
You have to read this.
I am going to read it. Okay. I am going to read it. And then I'm going to skip a paragraph. She said, forever, my love, always and forever. Her arms wrapped around me and I rested my head on her shoulder. The darkness beyond the camp was growing deeper, and for just a moment, I swore I saw a crimson glow.
Oh my god. I teared up.
Her mama.
Yeah, I was tearing up.
Rayne's mama was there.
Yeah. Cause her mom was like, you have to like fix this before I hurt her. She came to Salem to be like, I need your help so that I do not harm my child. And then she did it. She saved her. And so then she was there. So good.
Oh my goodness. That ending was perfect.
Yeah, it really was.
I love that this was a standalone.
Yeah, me too.
It's just like,
yeah,
it was perfect.
Yeah.
So
and they finally got off the island. It was also funny in that blog we got that like Rayne tried to be a barista for a little bit, and then she threw a bagel at a customer that was rude, and she's like, okay, I can't do that anymore. She doesn't know how to just be like in the normal world outside of the island, you know, and so she's like trying all these different jobs, and she's like, yeah, no, I can't do that.
Absolutely
I can't do customer service.
You know, we skipped this part a little bit at the beginning. But we do need to talk about these spicy moments in the book.
Yeah, because hot.
Okay, I wasn't prepared for how, like, spicy it was going to get, or how, like, kinky it was going to get.
Yeah.
Because, again, I've never read this author before. I've never read Harley. I don't know how they, like, how intense they go, how detailed they go.
Yeah.
When we got, like, to some of these, like, moments, I was like, okay, I see. And then it just kept getting...
Yeah.
We need to talk about the pink strap. I'm sorry. Pink?
Yeah.
Pink. I think I got caught off guard with the pink.
Yeah.
I don't
Clearly,
know why.
I don't even remember.
It was pink!
To be so honest. I think her vibrator was pink, and that's all I remember.
Literally pink.
Because that scene was hilarious to me.
You want to talk
about
it?
The bathtub scene?
You want to talk about it?
Where she's like, has a moment to herself to think about Rayne. Okay? And then, now we know Rayne's mom shows up in ghost form.
That's so awkward.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl.
Shows up in ghost form and then startles her, and she just breaks the faucet, and then Rayne comes running in, picks her up out of the tub, butt-ass naked. And then the vibrator's like in the tub. That killed me.
Rayne just picks it up.
That killed me. Yeah. No, that killed me. I can't. I loved that scene. That was so funny. I liked it. I liked all the spice scenes. I liked their like little one night meetup, hot and heavy in the bar bathroom too.
They were all really, really good.
In the alcove, they're getting naked and they're just outside in the alcove. I was like, oh, that's risky.
There was one part where I was just like, we do get a little of the BDSM moment.
Oh yeah.
And like Rayne presses her foot against Salem's face. Okay, y'all like it.
Yeah, they're into it.
I am here for this.
Yeah. The boot one is the one that I was kind of like, but her shoe's dirty.
She was riding that thing.
Yeah.
She go,
no, it's dirty. Which I have seen art of a special edition, I think, of a special edition of The Dare, which is like the novella, I think, for losers. The girl is like on the ground and there's like guys around her and she's like licking somebody's boot. I feel like boots are just a common theme for Harley Laroux. Maybe? I don't know.
I'm trying to find where I read pink strap.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember pink.
Do you know what your safe word is and stuff like that? So I guess they are kind of in a scene. And anyway, Salem calls Harley Madam. I thought I would not like that. I thought it would be kind of cringy. But the narrators...
No, they did a phenomenal job.
Did an amazing job.
And also
to where I was like, nothing is cringy. I love it.
No, and when Rayne calls Salem good girl.
Yeah. There's a chapter called Good Girl.
So good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't the safe word red?
Yeah. They don't.
Red lady. That's what I thought.
I thought it was just the most common one.
I know. I just thought of the red lady. I was like, her mom? No. I'm sorry to ruin that for you.
Can you imagine if you like went through safe word and you were like, Mommy? Absolutely not.
That's good.
I feel like I'm out of here actually. No, I just thought it was red like stoplights.
I couldn't help it. But I was like the red lady.
It was crazy.
I found it.
After like 10 minutes of searching.
Page 159. I didn't make it up.
Mm-hmm.
It says the pink strap I wore.
So we're not delusional.
No, so there was.
But also
that was
the visor was not pink.
Yeah, you were just thinking about
delusional. This. Yes, and that's Rayne's.
Yes,
that is funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's like a lot of like tying up.
Yeah,
there's a lot of like feet.
Yeah,
toes.
I when we were searching for the pink, I came across the feet and the toe scene again. I think I blocked it out. I'm pretty sure I just blocked it out because I
remember that.
Don't like that. I don't like it.
She likes feet.
It's hot. There's a lot of
and a lot.
Oh, it's
multiple times.
In a lot, yeah,
all the time.
Almost like every other chapter. I would say. Or every 2 chapters. It's like either the chapter is gonna be smut, or they're almost dying. So it is fast paced.
Yeah, very fast paced.
Yeah.
You get into it. Yeah. It's quick.
Yeah. It's creepy AF.
So creepy.
Okay? Especially when she, like, doesn't know what's going on yet. And you're just, like, trying to figure out what is happening. It's very creepy. I loved it.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I loved it. Great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Fast paced.
Yeah.
Ghost. Creature. A lot of kink and smut. So if that's what you're into, you should read House of Rayne.
Yes. Absolutely.
If you haven't.
I think I'm going to read more Harley Laroux now.
Yeah, I have to check out their other stuff and see.
I think it's going to,
I think this is up my alley.
It's going to be really quick. I think I'm just going to, like, keep listening to them.
Let us know if you like this one.
Or if you had same, like, theories as us. Where you're like, nah, I'm not going to read it. But now you watch this whole video and we spoiled it. And so now you're like, okay, I'll read it. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I like a spoiler.
Let us know if you read anything else by Harley and if you liked it.
Yes. Our next book chats for March 13th. Okay, so we have over a month. We'll remind you guys. But we are going to do Daggermouth by H.M. Wolf. Yes. It's dystopian, and I said that I wasn't going to do dystopian.
The fan art!
But what happened was... I saw the fan art.
I went on the author's Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
This one was like, just scroll a little bit.
I didn't even get
it
that
was
far
so
when I
freaking
scrolled.
good.
Yeah, it was good.
I was like, wow.
And like the little snippets and stuff that she posted. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, absolutely. Yes, we are reading this.
Yeah.
We are reading this.
So it is indie pubbed at the moment, and it did get picked up for traditional publishing, but that's in like June or July. So right now it's available on KU or also in paperback. I think just from Amazon. You didn't see any on her website, right?
They were sold out.
They were sold out. Okay, so she had them on her website, I'm assuming. I think there's an audiobook as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to check that.
Yeah. But I think it's on audio as well. So yeah, Daggermouth by H.M. Wolf is going to be our next book chats for March. So if you want to read that and then you'll be able to watch the video while we talk about all the spoiler things about it. I would say start that now unless you're super fast. Unless you want to like listen to the audiobook in like a day.
I'm not doing that. Again.
And it doesn't seem that long. I think it's like 400 or 500 pages. Oh, is there not an audiobook then?
Maybe there's no audio right now. But maybe they're working on it for when it gets traditionally published. It'll come out
June 25th, 2026.
Yeah, okay. So it'll come out.
So the audiobook will come out for when the book comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teddy Hamilton.
And did say Teddy is going to be a narrator. Let us know also if you're going to join us in reading Daggermouth for March.
That's pretty much it.
Yep, that's it.
That's all we got.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.